right now. Anybody ever heard that? You're shaking your head. I can't see your name. Nadia? Naija. Oh, beautiful name. Naija. You know what? I'm changing my name to Naija. You guys call me Sensei Naija. That was a joke. Anybody ever do that to themselves? I want to be over there, but tomorrow. Guilty? Raise your hand if you're guilty. Everyone in this room is guilty of that. But why? It makes zero sense. If you think about it, all you've done is self-defeat. You want to do something different in life, yet, I drive like two and a half hours every day, and I got to fight this Baltimore traffic, so it's not the right timing. Does that make sense? Tell yourself that in the mirror sometimes. Tell your excuses to yourself in the mirror sometimes. Next slide. Believe. What does that mean to you guys? Taylor, what does believing mean to you? Taylor or Tyler? Taylor? Yes.
I can't know what to say without using the word believe.
That's okay. You can. I didn't put a restriction on you, I promise. If I did, that was not me. It was on accident. It was my twin. High school.
Something bigger, something more important.
Okay. Somebody else? Believing, what does it mean to you? This is very individual. Having faith? Okay.
And encouraging yourself that you can do something and taking the time out to do it.
Believing in yourself? Okay. Can you go to the next slide? The video? I want to show you guys a little video here.
Your brain is like a circuit switch. Once you believe you are something, you actually embody it. You embody that feeling. If you were, God forbid, in a coma, and you woke up and you didn't really have a memory, and you were told that you used to be a Navy SEAL, and they want you back now when you're healthy, do you think you'd act differently and hold yourself differently, conduct yourself different, have a different self-concept of who you are than if you were told you were a piano instructor? Being successful in life is all about having the proper belief system in who you are. Truly believing that you are something unique, that you are something special in that field. If you truly believe inside that you are one of the best actors in the world, you will be entirely different than if you're like, I hope I'm good. Your expressions will be totally different. Your tone of voice. You'll talk in a more convincing fashion. You'll use your natural voice instead of a scripted one. You'll be more emphatic. You'll be more real, more relatable. Our brain is like a circuit. And so if we introduce it with the proper wiring, you're going to go straight to your target. If you're unsure about who you are, then your dreams, your goals, they will never become a reality. Everyone has mental doubts in life, internal conflicts. Even the most successful people that you look up to. But they don't live there. It's how you handle those negative thoughts in that exact moment and overwhelm them with positive action. And that comes with this utmost confidence in yourself that you can handle the situation. Trust in yourself that you are better than the moment.
The greats think differently. The greats see differently, right? The greats have a different worldview. The greats, they approach the game in a totally different way. So I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to think about what you're thinking about when your effort is low. Because if you can get this, you can get any success you want in life. You can have anything you want in life if you can get this. The next time you give a low effort, right? You give it 70% or 50% or 30%. I want you to think about what you're thinking about when your effort is low. If your effort is low, you're probably not thinking about the opportunity, you're probably thinking about the obligation. And when you think about E.T., how you stay pumped up? E.T.'s how you stay on fire. E.T., how you always driven, even in the midst of trials and tribulation, even in the midst of your haters, when people try to break you and tear you down. E.T., how you stay strong? I keep thinking about the opportunity. Every single day, I'm thinking about the opportunity, and I'm not looking at this thing as an obligation. I'm not looking at this thing as something that I have to do, but that I'm forced to do, like something that somebody's making me do. Every time I wake up, I'm thinking, I will not tell you this is the day. This is an opportunity. If you want what you've never had before, if you want to do what you've never done before, if you want to be what you've never been before, change your mentality. And I want you to see that effort goes up when you look at it as, I got an opportunity of a lifetime. But you should be excited about the fact that you have an opportunity.
So after listening to that, someone else talked to me about believing. Nobody? What is believing? Yes, ma'am.
I was hoping and expecting something bigger than you.
Absolutely. Hoping and expecting something bigger than you. What about effort? How much effort does it take to truly believe that you're going to accomplish something in life that you set for yourself?
Sometimes a lot.
A lot sometimes. Sometimes it feels like it's impossible. Somebody tell me, how long does it take to form a habit in life? I want to wake up at 6 o'clock every day and do 30 minutes of fasted cardio without anything in my stomach because I want my six-pack. How long does it take to form that habit?
About 48.
When you don't self-defeat, when you focus on your goal and you know what it takes to get there, it becomes habitual. How long do you think it takes for it to become habitual? Sir?
I'd say probably about 30 days.
You're close. Wow, you're really close.
40.
Close?
21.
You must have read my website. I'm going to take credit for that. No, 21 days exactly. Statistically, now look, everybody's different, right? We're all human beings. We're all different. We all get things and give things a little differently. However, 21 days statistically is what it takes to form a habit. Why is that important to know?
You're supposed to have it by then.
Man, how many times do we set a goal, but we don't educate ourselves on how the heck to get to the goal? Knowing how long it's going to take to form a habit is extremely important because, gosh, when you get to day 14, after it's been 2 weeks, you might look at yourself in the mirror and go, I'm still tired of waking up at 6. But if you knew that it's going to take 7 more days for your body to go, oh, 6:30, let's get up and go. Wouldn't you keep with it? Wouldn't you stick to it? But how many times have we given up on ourselves at 14 days? Come on, how many times on day 14 have we said, I'm tired of this, I don't want to do it anymore, it's too hard. Forget it, screw it, I'm good. But if we knew it took 7 more days Wouldn't we do it?
If it's worth it.
If it's worth it. Well, what? You're going to set a goal for yourself that's not worth it? No, you don't do that. What happens when we're going, when we're chugging along? We self-defeat. And then we go back to our old ways and become what? Complacent. Why? Why? Life gives us enough mess when you can accomplish a goal and all it takes is 7 more days. Why not stick it out? But we all rose our hand, right? We all go, sometimes it's just,
Because change isn't coming fast enough.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Change isn't coming fast enough.
Change isn't coming fast because we're impatient?
Yes.
Well, God, how long would it take for you to get to a certain point, right? If I haven't worked out in 4 years and then I go, hey, you know what? This whole 21-day mess. Come on. Why would you self-defeat? It makes no sense, but we all do it. Daily. And who are we doing it to? Yourself. Oh my God, it makes no sense. Set a goal and accomplish your goal. It's that simplistic. I call it noise. Everything that's around is noise. Right? I got to drive 2.5 hours every day to work, so I'm not going to enroll in some classes to get my degree. That's noise. Get out your own head. Stop making the excuses. Stop listening to the noise. And just do it. Not for anyone else. For you. For yourself. Next slide, please. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit and talk about who we are. And I came up with this. You are a sum of your past experiences coupled with your present. Think about that for a second. Does that make sense to you, Alicia?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean? You are who you are. Ms. Paris, what does that mean to you? With a mouthful of apple, sorry.
That's okay, I can do that. It means that you are the direction you want to go in today and what you're determined to do today. However, things of your past and experiences of your past also shape who you are.
I couldn't have explained that any differently or any better. No matter who you want to be tomorrow, you are a sum of your past experiences. And you cannot change that. And for me, I wouldn't change a single solitary thing about my past. Nothing. My stepdad used to hold me down and beat the hell out of me. I used to watch him beat my mom. Statistically, that should make me what? Aggressive. Abusive. But I said, no, I'm good. That's not who or what I want to be. Define statistics for yourself. Life is full of challenges, accomplishments, death, life, friends, everything. This is life. This is the big sphere of life. It's supposed to be. How many times have we heard someone say, I can't believe I'm going through this. Why me? Have you ever heard or said that? Why me? Raise your hand if you've said, why me? Probably all of us. Why me? Because you're human and you're alive. That's why. Everyone has a mess. It's life. You're not unique. I remember counseling someone one day, and they said, you know, my mom had cancer. She passed away a year ago, and it's just so hard to be without her. It's just, you know, I don't understand why I have to go through this. And I looked at him and I said, why do you think it's you? Why do we think we're the only ones? We all go through stuff. It's just life. It's the way it's supposed to be. How you deal with life is what matters. If you look at the mess and go, you know what? I don't think I can clean that by myself. Hey, Paris, can you help me a little bit? Yeah, because this is a mess. You mind grabbing a trash can for me? That's how you deal with life. If you need help, get help. If you need a friend, get a friend. If you need to be a friend, be a friend. It's just life. You're not unique. We all want to tell ourselves that. We hear it all the time. You're an individual. You're unique. No, you're not. You're just a human being. You're walking on this earth just like everyone else. You have your own mess, absolutely. But you're no different from anyone else. If you want to be a rocket scientist, you can. What's keeping you from that? What's keeping you from being the next rocket scientist? The next astronaut? What's keeping you? Alan, what's keeping you from doing that?
I could rattle off a few things, like my brain don't work so nice.
I was going there.
My great-grandfather was a rocket scientist, but that doesn't mean I got those genetics.
Well, okay. So that's kind of...
Plus, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, that's different.
I'd rather work on computers.
That's what I do. So sometimes we really do have limitations in life, right? Some of us have one leg, and I'm sorry, if you think that you're going to win an ass-kicking contest with one leg, guess what?
Oh, I have seen it. I saw it on YouTube, man. I know that.
That's it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Next slide, please. One more. Okay. I got to wrap up kind of quickly here. I can talk and talk and talk for hours. I really like it. Here's a few things that I thought about when I was thinking about forming good habits and what helps and facilitates that in your life. Exercise is good for everyone, right? Who disagrees? No one? Scientifically, it's good for you.
People that can't exercise or don't like it.
And did I say exercise everyone will like? No, I said it's good for you. Okay, I surmise that you did not like it. It's okay if you don't like it. I've done a lot of things in my life that I don't like that are good for me. I don't like to read, but I read.
That makes you right strong.
I'm extremely introverted, so I don't socialize.
I couldn't.
That was a joke. Yeah. I couldn't be standing up here talking like this if I was extremely introverted. Practice. You know how many hours of practice it takes to get excellent at something?
5 million.
Did somebody say, what did you say, 5 million?
She said 5 million.
I believe that somebody told me that it was 2,000 hours.
Close. 10,000. Yep. 10,000 hours. If you want to be the next Michael Jordan, then go out and
I wish I was Michael Jordan.
grow six more inches. But you got to practice. Some of us don't want to sacrifice sleep or time or socializing or food to get to a goal. Well, guess what? You're never going to get to your goal if you don't want to sacrifice a little bit. You're not. You know it. I know it. Your neighbor knows it. All you got to do is do it if you want to do it, right? Don't self-defeat. Oh, there's the 10,000 hour rule. Okay, that's the end. I have like 2 minutes for some questions. Any questions?
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue, only because I was a Crip.
Can you show us some martial arts?
Can I show you some martial arts?
Yeah, do a
Don't
backflip.
kick nobody.
Backflip is not martial arts. That's actually like.
As long as you don't kick me in the face.
Don't kick nobody or hold nobody.
What?
Please. I don't feel like paying for no damages.
I can't show you anything
Do
without actually touching someone. So.
There you go.
But there's stuff on YouTube if you YouTube me.
I volunteer as
We don't know
tribute.
your name. David. I'm engaged.
Dave Armstrong.
But,
It-
but on
it was-
YouTube, you have different names.
It's Sensei Dave Armstrong.
It's only
What was that, Alan?
I said, if you need something to like punch at, I volunteer as
I
tribute.
know. We're not
That wasn't a
talking
part of the
about-
waiver.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but you can certainly look. Sir,
So what is your goal? Since you're talking about one, you're talking about goals. What's your goal?
today, right now,
Or whenever?
or my goal in life?
Whenever.
I'll give you both. Today, my goal is to help anyone in this room, staff or young adult, become a little bit better as a person. Whatever that means to you. That's why I'm sitting here or standing. Sir.
Is it possible that a person can achieve everything within their limit? I guess what I'm saying is like I'm kind of, how you say, complacent with where I'm at and I'm comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I guess I gotta set more goals, and I don't know what to do. You know.
You got to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're not going to self-defeat. That's all you got to do. Is look at yourself in the mirror every morning and go, I'm not going to self-defeat. We all react to different stimuli differently, right? So I write stuff down and I go, check, 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 check. That's my stimuli. I go, I'm going to do this, 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 and this today, this week, next month, next year.
I guess what I'm saying is I done did everything that I wanted to do.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I
you
don't
feel
know what else-
accomplished.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
You know what? That's very fun. I'm at that point in life right now. I'm retiring in December and I'm moving to Greece permanently. But, thank you. I also have some long-term goals after I retire. I'm going to learn how to play the saxophone. I'm writing a book, right? So I have goals still, but for the last year since I've been here, it's been like, well, I'm going to do some motivational speaking. I'm going to do some one-on-one mentoring, and that's it. And that's okay. That's my goal. I want to talk to people, and I want to help people.
So that means you are old if you're retired.
You might want to get off that because I'll see you in the hallway. Again, I'm from LA. You won't even see me coming. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
So you mentioned asking for help a little bit when you were talking about Miss Paris helping you clean up your mess. What would you say is a good way to find, or how did you find the people in your life that helped you?
You know what? That's a good question. How about letting people in your life? Right? We all have a bubble. And sometimes we have a really hard bubble, and I did for years, really hard shell. I don't want people in my life. I don't want to listen. There were so many staff members that cared, that told me I love you, and I was like, I don't love you back. Get out of my bubble. You know, accepting help, realizing who's around you, forming friendships are extremely important. It all makes sense. We all know these things. We just sometimes don't do them. We sometimes ignore them. Accepting the help is the key. There's people around you that want to see you succeed, I guarantee you. Ma'am?
Because you said you're writing a book. What's it going to be called?
It's going to be question. Just a question mark with a black cover.
What? Question, like what's your...
I'm going to say it slowly.
Blankets on.
It's just going to be a question. It's going to be question.
Oh, is it question mark?
Really? You have to patent a book title? That's okay. You know what? If somebody takes it, I'll change it. Whatever.
No, I don't have a patent, but
No,
I'm
no.
saying I was going to write a book eventually to say you can't make this up. And I walked through Barnes & Noble one day and there it was.
You can't make this up?
All right, last two questions because we're running behind schedule a bit, and our chef and our challenge applications leader are waiting for us, and then I want to do a quick drawing before you guys head out. So, any more questions for Sensei Dave? No?
Mandatory.
All right. So, two things: staff, parents, and youth. You split between cooking class, which is right out here in the kitchen. You'll see a chef in black uniform there to take you back. The other half of you heading to ropes courses, the leader for that is also in that area, and we can kind of all head out to the front door to go there. There's a little bit of a